Hello, and welcome to the Soldier for Christ podcast. Today, we're going deep into a topic that I feel is a challenge for the modern person: attention. Think about your day so far. From the moment your eyes opened, how many things have tried to grab you? Your phone's notifications, the news headlines, the mental checklist of your chores, the stress of a work email. We live in the attention economy. In this economy, your focus is the currency. But there's a spiritual side to this. If you are constantly grabbed by the world, you are, by definition, not in control of your own watchtower. Today, we are dissecting Mark 13:33. Be on guard, be alert. You do not know when that time will come. Let's look at the history of the Roman sentry, the psychological phenomenon of inattentional blindness, and why Jesus was so obsessed with the idea of staying awake. We have to look at the three distinct layers in this verse. Be on guard, blapete. This isn't just watching. In Greek, blapete implies a discerning look. It's the difference between seeing a crowd and identifying a specific face. It's an active, investigative gaze. Be alert, agrypnite. This word is fascinating. It literally means to chase away sleep. It describes someone who is intentionally staying awake when their body is screaming for rest. It's the third shift of the soul. You do not know. Uk oidat. This is a statement of human limitation. Jesus is reminding us that we are not the masters of time, kairos. When these three are combined, it creates a posture of active waiting. Most people wait passively, like sitting in a doctor's office. Jesus calls us to wait actively, like a goalie in a soccer match. You don't know when the ball is coming, but you are bouncing on your toes, eyes locked, ready. Why would Mark's audience in Rome find this so jarring? Because they lived in the shadow of the Roman legions. A Roman sentry's job was simple: stay awake. If a sentry was found sleeping on the vigila, the night watch, the punishment was the fustuarium, often a death sentence carried out by their own fellow soldiers. Why so harsh? Because a sleeping guard didn't just risk their own life. They nullified the walls of the entire city. In your life, you are the sentry of your home and your peace. If you fall asleep at the gate, meaning you stop being alert to the influences entering your mind, the walls of your character effectively disappear. You become a victim of whatever environment you happen to be in. If alertness is so important, why is it so hard? Let's talk about spiritual sleepiness. It rarely looks like a nap. In the 21st century, spiritual sleepiness looks like busyness. We think we're awake because we're doing so much. But Jesus suggests that you can be busy and still be asleep to what matters. You can be checking off a list of 50 items while completely ignoring the time of God's movement in your life. Have you heard of inattentional blindness? It's a psychological phenomenon where we miss something right in front of us because we are hyper-focused on something else. Think of the famous gorilla experiment, where people watching a basketball game miss a person in a gorilla suit walking through the court. When we are hyper-focused on our hustle, our anxiety, or our digital feeds, we are blind to the divine opportunities. We miss the time. You do not know when that time will come. We hate not knowing. Our entire modern infrastructure is built on the illusion of knowing. We have apps to tell us exactly when the bus arrives, when the rain will start, and when our package is 3 stops away. But Jesus pulls the rug out. He says the most important moment, the kairos, is off calendar. How do we live with that without becoming anxious? The world says, if you don't know when it's coming, panic. Jesus says, if you don't know when it's coming, simply stay awake. A guard who is alert isn't panicked. They are actually the calmest person in the camp. Why? Because they are prepared. Panic is the result of being caught off guard. Peace is the result of being at the ready. As we wrap this up, remember that you cannot stay alert 24/7 on your own strength. Even the best guards need a commander. Staying awake in a world of distraction isn't about drinking more spiritual caffeine, more activities, more noise. It's about silence, solitude, and prayer. These are the tools that sharpen the sentry's eyes. When you sit in silence, you are clearing the digital fog so you can actually see the horizon. 3 major takeaways. Distraction is a defensive flaw. In the ancient world, a distracted guard was a dead guard. Today, a distracted mind is a vulnerable soul. Protecting your attention is your primary spiritual duty. Readiness is better than prediction. We waste energy trying to predict when things will happen. Jesus redirects that energy toward how we are living right now. If you are ready, the when doesn't matter. Active waiting reclaims the present. Alertness forces you out of the future anxiety and back into the present moment. You can only be on guard in the now. This week, I challenge you to choose 1 hour every day where you are unplugged and alert. No phone, no music, no work, just you and the Lord. Use that hour to check the gates of your heart. Look at what thoughts have been slipping in, what worries have been camping out, and reclaim your post. Once you do, you will be able to press on and fight the good fight as a soldier for Christ.